Now, the SABC's digital channel is celebrating a milestone today. The Iindaba YouTube channel offering news in Xhosa has amassed over 1 million views. To discuss, we're joined by SABC's digital news editor, Nontobeko Magala. Nontobeko, thank you for being with us. Congratulations. What were the ingredients into the success?
Well, I suppose it's a combination of really good work from the team at the Xhosa desk, and they are basically the people who are the geniuses behind this, the EPs and the bulletin editors there. And also, I suppose, the push really to try and promote African languages, because you have to have the strategy and you have to want to take it forward, and the team was very supportive. One of the things that they're doing really well is how they're keeping up with social media. Their Facebook pages are always populated, they're always engaging their audiences, and that basically drives traffic back onto the YouTube channel as well. So that is part of.
So there's this lovely interplay between what happens on television and what happens on social media. I mean, we used to say old and new media, but actually they are so interlinked, aren't they?
They are, definitely. And I think with content, you'll find that the online space, one needs to go into another. That's why engagement is really key. One of the things that will happen in the online space is sharing, a lot of sharing. So the more that you share the content, the more viral it becomes, the more intense and impact that you will have in terms of viewership, in terms of audiences, and it will drive traffic to itself, really, essentially in that way. And that's where the multimedia nature of online is nice, because then you can use the content that is audio, you can use video, you can use text, and have audiences be able to consume it in the medium that they prefer.
And this also, Nontobeko, must mean that viewers want news in their own languages.
Yes, absolutely. That's really true. And I mean, the thing is, when you think about when this channel was established, it's really quite amazing that only within a year, because it was established in November 2019, and it really hasn't been that much longer than a year, and they are able to achieve 1 million views. That is a really hard act to follow, honestly, because when you think about the space in online, it's mostly the video on demand and the mostly very shared kind of clips that will get those kinds of views. But in the news space, it's really hard to achieve this.
Yeah, a wonderful achievement. And of course, this is also part of the public mandate of the SABC to reach people in their languages, and not only on the telly. So digital opens up all these new ways of reaching people. But have there been challenges as well?
Yes, absolutely. There are challenges, and I think you hit it on the nail on the head when you talked about the effect of the public mandate. Because when you think about it, the digital space is, it can be constricting to some people, just in terms of accessibility. And one of the public mandate dictates that we allow universal access to happen, and this is not necessarily always the case. Given the factors of, for example, socioeconomic conditions, the high cost of data, and those types of things, which can actually prevent people from accessing the news that they would like, and especially given that certain demographics will have even less access. The majority of South Africans can't afford to be online to consume content, and therefore those are some of the challenges that we really are facing within this space. And it's even as far as making sure that people will be able to download the video when you put it out there, so that they can get the news themselves. So those are all part of the problem, really. And I just hope that the economic landscape, if the economic landscape could improve, we could have a better situation for our people that want to consume the news in their own languages but are unable to. But we also have challenges in the SABC, as you know, we've got some constraints and we have some austerity that is happening, and that means in terms of capacity and availing all the languages in order to represent all of the demographics of the South African society is one of the problems that we are still dealing with. And so we are gradually building on that and making sure that slowly we will get all of the languages in there. But it can't happen all at once because of some of the financial constraints that we face.
Yeah, so a challenge to the SABC, to the country as well, like you say. But overall, congratulations to the Xhosa team and to digital as well. That was SABC's digital news editor, Nontobeko Magala.